Today we're invited to think of our experience of crossing turbulent waters. We often encounter such moments, fords that demand crossing, changes that compel us to journey beyond, new phases in life we must accept, times of embarking on new chapters, a new mission. These moments push us beyond our comfort zones, urging us into uncharted territory. Crossing the sea can sometimes mean breaking free from barriers that once held us in bondage. Crossing the sea always means facing waters that are untamable and threatening. Change is part of life. Failing to adapt can lead us to become a mere shadow of our genuine selves. Any big change means facing loss, conquering old mindsets, acquiring new habits, developing a new perspective on life. How are we to face these chaotic waters? In all these moments, two realities seem the most strong: the winds and the boat. The wind appears to be the strongest power in the moment. In life, we often magnify what we fear, elevating our idols, our fears, our attachments above God. God asked St. Francis in a dream, which is the more important to serve, the servant or the master? Francis answered, the master should be served, not the servant. Yet frequently we serve the servant. We serve the wind. We should serve the master who rules over the seas and the winds of our life. The second thing that seems most real is the boat. For Peter, the boat was his way of weathering the storm, of surviving the fears of life. And now he has to leave the boat. This is an experience we all have to undergo in order to truly live, to walk on water. We have to abandon our own solutions and walk on the promise of God, and that is what changes everything. All of us are called to something great and beautiful, but we're stuck in our boat. The Lord's words can fill us with fear, and his calling can seem like a threat. But Peter, propelled by his enthusiasm, asked Jesus to help him take on his fear. Command me to come to you on the water. Essentially, it is God who can inspire us. Peter steps out of the boat because Jesus beckons him and calls to him, saying, come. And then he says, and this is important, take heart, it is I. Do not be afraid. The key to dispelling fear lies in this statement, it is I. This is the name of God, the unknown one. His very identity is I am. God is what finally matters, what really exists. When we trust, this reality emerges, that God's power is greater than anything. And Peter still doubted. And when he was overcome, Jesus reached out his hand immediately and grasped him. It means they were physically close to each other, far from the boat. It means that Peter had somehow walked that far. That applies to us. How many times has God already worked in our lives? How many times has he shown us his power? How many times have we seen his providence accompany us, and yet we're still afraid? Today, God reassures us that he is with us, inviting us to advance toward him, to align ourselves with his divine will, to embark on life as he intends. Let God show you his power over the sea as he steps into your boat, into your life.